Okay, we are on Mr. Snow's roof. We are supposed to replace some of his siding where it's popped loose. However, looking at this siding, we can see it's down. It's not been clipped properly. What's going to happen is once we clip the siding up where it needs to go, it's going to raise this piece of siding a little bit, and then a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, until where we tie in, it's not going to clip because it's going to be too high. We really need to start recognizing these problems. So this isn't clipped because the installers didn't clip it. They didn't clip it in. An example of the siding being clipped in is putting it in like this, clipping it in to where it's tight. Now, if you can see right here, if you've got it clipped in, now this piece of siding is like a ½ inch, 3/4 of an inch higher. So this siding is going to have to go up. Everything has to be unclipped and raised in order to get this right. So this, you shouldn't be able to do this. You shouldn't be able to do that. You shouldn't be able to do that. This siding's not clipped in. None of it is. So just like clipping it in, replacing 5 pieces is not going to do any good. Shouldn't be able to do that. If we look at the siding over here, now we're going to try to find a seam. Here's a seam. It's pushed up tight. It's clipped. This appears to be clipped pretty decent. This isn't clipped in. If we replace 5 pieces of siding, it's going to raise it to a level to where the clip is going to be up here, and you're just going to have the same thing. Like we've got to be able to recognize this. I think we just went through this with Mrs. Tynum or on Tynum Avenue, and we can look and see that somebody's been trying to nail it in, but in actuality it's just not pushed up into the clip. So it needs to be raised up 3/4 of an inch everywhere. So like just doing this repair is not going to do any good because this siding isn't clipped in. Yeah, this is something we have to recognize, because we can't just, I mean, it's a lot. We also have a piece of, you know, metal on the front, so this is a big deal.